My name is Bryan. I'm from the Philippines. I'm a blogger. I run the website called bryanboy.com. I really love inspiring my readers and bringing them to places that, otherwise they won't be. Hopefully to inspire them or give a great picture of not just, myself, but the world in general.
My name's Melissa Drier. I'm a native New Yorker and left New York in 1985 to move to Berlin. I was in Berlin because I wanted to live here. I needed something to do, and I started working for women's wear. What I love about fashion is that fashion at its best gives you a tool to express who you are.
Hi.
Hi, presents for breakfast.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool. This is nice. And Minnie Mouse dots.
Yeah.
Which I like very much.
This is for you.
Okay, and this is for you.
Oh, thank you.
Part of it, a little bit to give you an idea. The under part gives you an idea of who I am. Went to two of my favorite stores.
Yeah.
To the extent that I ended up buying something for myself in the second store.
Wow.
But
wow.
They're sort of so silly. I have no idea if you wear cufflinks, but
I do. I will now.
Okay.
Yeah. But these are amazing.
And this is just to say, this is when I'm not in Berlin. This is where I am. My husband's an artist and his atelier's out there, and that's a little bit of my visual world because that's Evan's catalog. I'm going to keep the ribbon.
Yeah.
I don't wear ribbon in my hair anymore.
Yeah.
It's not long enough.
Mine's like,
oh. What is this?
some little, bath
A
bombs.
duck.
Yeah.
Good. This will join my ducks. I join this. Am I supposed to throw this at someone?
Yeah,
or?
just like a bath bomb.
Thank you. When did you get to Berlin this time?
I got here on Monday night. I mean, I grew up in the Philippines. I live in the Philippines. So for me, everything that I see outside, where I'm from, it's new. I just love seeing how people live, and I'm just like curious. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean I have to like write about it online or on my blog. It's just purely for like, selfish reasons. I love observing, and I love soaking up, experiences. I like to think of myself as a sponge.
I'm somebody who's been scavenging since I was a kid. My mother had a specific collection. I found stuff for her when I was 9 or 10 years old.
Wow.
And I scavenge. And that's what I love to do. It's like treasure hunting. At one point I thought I might become an archaeologist because I love that. I like digging down, and I like finding that. But when I want to look at people, or if I'm in a specific neighborhood and I see somebody great walk by, of course I'm going to notice it. For years there was really not much to see here, but I knew even at the worst corner, if I stood there for long enough, somebody was going to come by where it could be the slightest, tiniest thing of where their button was on the cuff. You'd find something. If you had to be a trend reporter, you'd find something. You know what you see, when I first came to Berlin in '84, I wrote, Berlin doesn't have fashion, it has style. You saw these great faces.
Right.
And that's, so I look at people's faces too.
Because I think, especially now in the age of the internet and digital media, I think a lot of people are just like being influenced by the same thing over and over again. I mean, we all, especially with young people, everybody reads the fashion blog, everybody has a blog. Originally, I used to write long posts. I would like write long blog entries of like, 2,000 words. Like I would like write stories. But I would have to say when the blog exploded, and not just like my blog, but like, a lot of like blogging. Yeah, Blogland exploded. Probably about 2007, 2008. People's attention spans became shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter.
Tell me about it.
And shorter. And especially now where, back then blogging is all the rage, and now it's all about Twitter or Tumblr, where you just like, write your thoughts in 140 characters.
No, we're all turning into a haiku. I'm sort of horrified a lot of times by the language, or the fact that nobody really cares about how they write or what they write. And so if I was going to write a blog, I'd be wanting to be writing something good.
And even with the stores, I feel like people are more lazy because, to even like dig deeper, I think. and everybody's just like so influenced by the same, you know, the same
It's
thing.
the same, and it's like, that would drive me crazy.
Yeah.
I don't want to look like everybody, and I don't want to look like, somebody's designer idea of me either.
Right.
You are actually hopping back and forth all the time.
That's true.
You know, and so you're really having this cosmopolitan lifestyle. Do you ever feel you might want to be in one place, or is that part of what you do?
Part of the dream is always to see the world and travel. You know, I mean, this is why I love blogging, because it really opened the world to me. It opened a lot of doors. It brought me to a lot of places. But sometimes I long for that, you know, being stable and being in one place. But I mean, right now, I'm really enjoying the moment.
Yeah, there's no reason for you not to right now, quite frankly.
Yeah, and one of the, you know, drawbacks is that everything is almost temporary. I mean, especially now where, I mean, I would be in 4 continents in 1 week. I would be in Sao Paulo on Monday, New York on Wednesday, and then back to the Philippines on Friday. I've met so many, you know, amazing people, but I have no idea when I'm gonna see them again. It's almost like so many people come in and out of my life, whereas I'm not part of anybody's life except for myself.
You also said that it doesn't necessarily feel like work, and that was always my thing too. Yeah. My work was what I did, what I was interested is what I'm interested in, and so I hate this idea of, I mean, if these supposed 2 weeks of vacation are supposed to be the highlight of my life, boom, oh, good, this is why I bought this, boom. You know, then why bother? From looking at you, I said, oh my God, I'm going to be meeting a Barbie doll or a Ken doll, you know? But how unfair and how, I mean, I'm so delighted. So I had no idea. And I think we found that we share a lot of similar outlooks.
I didn't Google, I didn't do my research.
Oh, I'm glad.
I'd rather learn something, you know, firsthand, directly from me, when it allows me to be objective as well, and on how I should feel towards you, or how I should feel about someone. Yeah.
Good. Well, there wasn't that much to research. I don't know what you would have found.
Or even at least
you would have
with your
found
work.
some funny things.